What? Pike, a fish, sir. That's only salmon, tuna, and catfish. What?
I'm sorry, your insurance company only covers for salmon and or catfish.
Damn.
Great cold open.
Here at Quest of the Core, buy our insurance. We only cover
for all
fish,
fish except for pike.
except for pike.
Gotta leave those loopholes open, you know.
If it's a pike, then we cannot cover it. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah. If it's a clownfish, we'll only pay to replace clown makeup.
And sir, that does not include on your face. All right.
Yeah.
Self-related clown incidents are not covered by insurance.
Self-induced clowning is not covered by your insurance.
God, imagine calling up an insurance company, you tell them your problem, they go, "That's cringe. Solve it yourself."
that's cringe. We're not paying for that. And they hang up on you. They would do that though, honestly.
Yes, we would.
In the modern day, I believe it.
Damn, I just ran someone over. Oh, that's cringe. That's not for us. Call the police.
I think that's pretty based, actually.
It's not my department of expertise, sir. I'm sorry.
Vehicular manslaughter? I'd call that based as hell.
Bro, that's pretty cool. Vehicular manslaughter? Just as the audience, just say vehicular manslaughter. You already want to do something about it.
Based? Based on what?
Based on vehicular manslaughter, bro.
Based on cringe.
God. Anyway, welcome back to Coast Corner K4. I think this is episode like 49 or 50 or something like that. Like we're getting there. We're getting close.
49 or 50?
Yeah, I think I can tell you right now.
Oh, please do.
I just posted episode 42, so that's how you know how far back the backlog goes. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. This is 49. Haha.
49, we need 20 more.
We've just 69. Revealed to the entirety of the audience that we have a backlog of episodes that they will never see.
Yeah. Unless see them, it'll just be like a month from now.
I feel like that's false, because by the time they watch 49, they're like, wait, 48 and 47 haven't come out. It's like, are you stupid? You just watched it.
No, I post these out of chronological order. It's an ARG actually.
It's an ARG.
Yeah, this is a creepypasta channel now.
Creepypasta.
Yeah.
Then we solve the investigation. Wait, what investigation?
Yeah.
So we killed the Jabberwocky last episode.
Yeah, I'll just randomly post different parts of the MDRR arc, totally out of order, interspersed between everything else, just to confuse people.
No, you just
it's like do Devil Artemis lore.
No, you straight up just post random clips of the episode, so you make it longer. Episode 48, Part A.
Part A. That would be if we actually did our episodes like in parts.
I'd cry.
That would be so cursed.
It just cuts
off half through.
Yeah, I had to do that a couple of times because like OBS would like stop recording or something like that, so I'd have to restart it and then post most separate videos.
That's cursed.
Anyway, I'm your host, Crim Chloris, joined by the gaggle of crippled retards. Last time on Dragon Ball Z Kai, the group was hired by a shady individual, Gray Suit Man, to investigate a murder that had occurred at a brothel in the red light district of Rhinstown. That's near where the PCs live. And they showed up and they did a bunch of investigating, and they came to the conclusion that the person who did the murder is a good hacker and like really had a personal vendetta against the bloke that she murdered. The guy was a mid-level editor for Bullseye Advertising. They found out that guy, kind of a dickbag. He also had like a crippling addiction to intercourse, because he visited like a brothel almost every single day around the city. then the group decided, well, if she killed one person in this way with the hacked android, then inevitably she'll strike again. So we ended the episode with the gentleman and lady coming to the conclusion that it may be best for them to head home, catch some sleep, because you guys did stay up all night investigating that stuff. So you guys decided to head home and kind of wait for an update, wait for something to develop. So, that is the, that's how we do things.
Do we?
Is that how we do things?
I may have made a grievous error. Did I make a grievous error?
What's your grievous error? I forgot to press record.
No. I saved over the main K4's TTS save again, Lamau.
Oh.
I just realized it.
Is there a bunch of people that aren't supposed to be there?
There are, yeah.
They're like, who is this?
That's
Morello. What?
Yeah. Let's see, and then there is Onk is here as well.
I just have to ask, because I feel like I'm going to forget in a few days. Stock market?
Stock market? Why are you asking for the stock market, bro?
Look, man, I woke up, I went, this investigation, honestly, it makes me check the stock market.
Yeah, I'll also check stocks.
Yes.
I personally take Oid's funds and put it into stock. Yeah.
Save it here.
I feel like Oid should go into stock.
He doesn't need to, bro. He's the richest person in the party.
But he can become richer.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why
that's
though?
a good point. Why?
Yeah, why would you want to
Just
do
ask
that?
why?
Why would you want to be? Because we're all greedy bastards. Why else?
Exactly.
Oi, oi, oi.
What do you think? I'm investigating this murder out of the goodness of my heart? What do I look like?
Paid $15,000 to do it.
That's why I said the goodness out of my heart.
That's not the goodness of your heart. That you're being fairly compensated.
I said, do you think I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart?
Oh,
Not doing this for our health.
No, look, my heart when I saw this guy, I was like, oh, he ugly and died. Such a shame. Where's my 15K right now? I solved it.
he died.
Died of a heart attack. Yeah, that too probably.
He died of being dumb and or gay, potentially.
I could see it. This guy gets around. I mean, he pays, but he gets around.
Investment arc?
Yes, all of his money.
Yeah, he's gonna dump $200,000 into the stock market. And that's when I roll like an 01 on the dice, and he loses it literally everything.
Oh my god, that would be. Oh man.
That would be his luck, though. That's why I think Xavier has been so hesitant to go into
Stock
investment. Yeah, because he knows that the second he does.
Weakling.
Oh man, he said you've jinxed it now. Oh, I know I have floating money in there, but if you roll low on the percentage dice, we know why.
You know, I need to go into custom, and I need to go into their asset bundles. Oi. I have to redo all of.
We just put a timestamp. It's like just go to here to have the session start.
The session has started. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But
Bundle 3, we get Cairo in here, we import that. Then we need a figurine, and we gotta go here, and then we gotta go, I think it's, where is it? Is it here still? No. It would be, no, it would be here. Cool. All right. Boop, 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 and boop. And then I gotta get more counters for the shields. Because everybody and their mother has a shield nowadays. Gee.
Actually, maybe I should just get a shield.
I think bonus testing 150, and then here's something that's 250, I think, because there's also a tower. I have to redo all of the corporations. Jesus.
Jesus.
Steady camera is also here. Life saving services is also here. At this point, though, you guys have encountered like almost every major corporation. So,
Which haven't we?
you guys haven't seen Desert Tech's acquisitions. You haven't directly communicated with Odin Security. You haven't directly encountered All-Seeing Eye yet.
We should change that.
I don't think you guys have faced Xenocorp yet. Resident Industries hates you. Although that's pretty much been like throughout the entire campaign. It's a constant thing that's going on. KE knows who you are. You haven't seen Hourly Construction, haven't seen Premier Wiring, haven't seen Digital Dam, or Nostradamus, or Nuremberg Legal, or Priority Research, or Always Alcatraz, or No Questions Editorial Services. You have seen Bullseye. You have not encountered New You either, or Culinary Institute, or any of the other ones, any of the newer ones. In terms of gangs, you've met almost everybody. You met the important ones anyway. That being the Rakai and the Crescent and the Malfu clan. Alrighty. I think I've gotten everything where it needs to be. This should drop down to a 13, I think. Do that. Alright. Okie dokie. Now I can roll these stocks. Are you gonna invest, Xavier? Or are you going to leave it unjinxed?
Unjinxed? Unjunxed?
$20,000 into KE. Jesus. All right. Oh boy. Playing with big money.
Big man on campus now. Damn.
He's at like 2.5. Well, actually, he's $250,000 collars. So
20K into watch you roast so well that he immediately makes profit.
he
And then,
immediately doubles his money.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. First up is going to be LSSI because they are the smaller company. They rolled a 79.
That's
10 away from
pretty
being funny
good.
number.
Funny number.
Funny number. So they do go up. Not by a lot, but they do go up.
Okay.
At this point.
How much did I did 5,000 into each, right?
I think you did 5,000 into each, yeah.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
Now we're going with KE. Big number.
This has 3 PCs on it, so.
I rolled a 64. So they do still go up, just not by a lot.
That was close.
That was. Okay.
Death?
Yeah, so Noxton has 10,000 from the 8,000 in KE. That would mean that Oid would make like 5 or like 7,000 colors right off the bat.
Jesus.
Which is nothing to turn your nose up at.
I'm turning my nose up and up that, yeah.
Cairo. Your stocks increase to probably like 5,000 from the 3.5 you had in there.
I'm at 10K with KE.
Yeah.
Nice. And LSSI?
LSSI, you have 6,000.
Nice.
Yeah. Alrighty. So with that out of the way, I'm going to overwrite that like I'm supposed to. No. Overwrite it again just to make sure. I'm gonna do that. Okay. So, it's a new day. You guys went home as the sun rises because you guys spent all night doing the investigation. And then, you guys head home, you go to sleep. Y'all wake up at probably like 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon. So by the time you guys get done with your morning routines, you have like quote-unquote breakfast / dinner. It's probably like 6 o'clock at night. Imagine sleeping. Well, you have to recharge your batteries, Mr. Oid, alright? You don't have an unlimited power supply. So there is that. So yeah, there is that. You guys would wake up, do your stuff, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you guys are going about your business. And you all receive a text message, a group text message from the Johnson, who claims that there has been a second murder reported to the KPD, like a half an hour ago, not even, like 10 minutes ago, at a different brothel called the Sailor's Choice, in the same red light district as the last murder. And that from what the Johnson can gather, it appears to be very similar circumstances. So he wants you guys to go over and investigate.
Oh man, this is gonna have to be like another 15,000K. Oh my god.
That's not how that works.
I know. I wish though. I'd exploit everyone. Okay, well, I head over,
Alrighty. I will assume that the rest of you are also heading over. Is that a correct assumption?
Probably.
Probably. Despicable. Alrighty. So yeah, so you guys head over to the red light district, and you show up at this place, the Sailor's Choice. It is definitely a lower class establishment than the one you guys were at the day, well, I guess like the night previous. So usually you know that much just from the exterior of the building. The place is swarmed by KPD officers, and outside, out front, there is a guy dressed in like a nice black suit that has like shiny like red metal like running through parts of it, like a nice crimson tie, and he's on the phone and he's yelling in Russian to whoever he's talking to.
I believe one of us has a text translator.
Yeah. Kara appears to be deceased, so.
Oh man! All right, time to solo this. So you say he's screaming in Russian, yeah?
Yeah. You're not screaming. You're just like, I guess,
Talking
like
in Russian.
yelling, commanding, speaking in a raised voice.
Raised and oh my goodness. All right, well, I go up to the man. So I'm assuming he's the owner.
I mean, you don't know that, but sure. Speech
Oh,
to Google
could
Translate. I don't think you could do that fast because he is like, furiously yelling into his cell phone right now.
yeah. Do I get that he's like the only one here? Or like,
I mean, he isn't the only one here, but he appears to be.
does he get an owner-esque vibe to him?
He has an air of authority to him. You don't know if that means that he's the owner or like what. I mean, the cops seem to just like be walking around him. They're not like questioning him or anything like that. So.
If he stops me, he stops me. I'll explain myself. Otherwise, I'm gonna go investigate this dead body.
Tell what he's saying. What is he saying?
Yes, the guy with the text
I was
translator.
trying to, but my mic cut out. I don't know why. I was trying to say, can I tell what he's saying? And I was like, hey, I want to know what he's saying.
No, you cannot tell what he's saying. No, yeah, you can. You have your text translator. So you, as you walk past him, and he's yelling at someone on the phone, and he's like, "What do you mean? We need to cover this up. Right now, this can't get out to the press. Yada yada yada. We have to, cover this up." And he's like, "What? You've already got somebody on it? All right, good. This is gonna run us an arm and a leg, and yada yada yada. Talking about covering up the scandal."
Sounds about right. All right. Well, I guess I'll go up to him and I'll be like, all right, where's the body?
I mean, you go up to him, and he looks at you like with like a cocked eyebrow, and he's like, "Huh?"
We're the someone that's on it.
And he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm not. I don't run the place. Got to ask the cops for that, buddy."
Well, all right then. So I'll go over and ask the cops where the body is.
All right. So you walk up to one of the KPD officers, and they're like, "Oh, you can't be hang around here, gentleman and lady. This is like an active crime scene." And then like you see him kind of talk to
this.
like he's like because all of them have like armored visors over their eyes. And he like stops and you imagine he's like talking to somebody on the radio or something. He's like, "Oh, never mind. Please follow me." And then he's like, "Don't touch anything." And he leads you guys
preferable treatment.
Yeah.
All right, I'll follow. I'll follow suit.
So he takes you through the first room, which is a kind of big open like strip club area, and then into one of the side hallways. And then into one of the rooms, the private VIP rooms in the side hallway. And it's a pretty similar scene to the one you guys saw the day previous.
Similar cause of death?
You can't tell cause of death from looking at it, but he has a lot of the similar wounds. He appears to have been tortured to death. Um, he's kind of like this is like a body of a guy, another older dude on the floor. Probably the first thing you notice is that he has the word pig carved into his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say get fucked, but shit.
All right. Well, that's ominous.
Can we identify this guy or no? Too far
Um,
gone.
I mean, you can like tell that like his face isn't obliterated or anything. You can find his name through a database or something, or look it up if you want.
I would like to go into the Matrix.
I mean, there isn't a port in here.
All right, I'll go find the owner. We've
Alrighty.
essentially been through this once before, so this is just simple.
Alrighty. Yeah, you can get access to the building's matrix from the manager's office, which is on the.
Does the
the
manager
second
have
floor.
anything to say?
I mean, the manager is currently being questioned by the KPD. You can like ask him some questions if you would like to, but
I'll ask him when he's done talking to the KPD.
alrighty. But they do give you access to like the network from his admin PC.
Good.
Mm.
All right, I don't have to make any checks yet, right?
No, because they just give you access to everything.
Okay. I would absolutely love to make to start looking through the cameras and see
Alrighty.
what's available to me.
So you do notice that this place has much weaker security in general than the last place did.
God, what's with everyone in weak security?
The last place did actually have like a fair amount of matrix security. This place does not have very much to speak of. And even in its physical security, it is still rather lacking. There are very few cameras, none that look into the building. All the cameras are on the exterior. The Matrix environment does appear to have been hacked via a more conventional means. So there are no like giant holes in the environment and stuff like that the hacker could have busted through or anything. The firewalls are all down and stuff, so you figure that it came through there this time and didn't feel the need to maim the alternate reality.
So someone didn't need to alter the Matrix to get in here?
No, probably because you figured that firewalls and stuff were significantly lower level than the last place.
Are there any like signatures left behind, like of who hit this?
Nope.
Is it like the same? Is it like the same kind of like trail that's been left?
I mean, there isn't really any trail left this time, besides the fact that the firewalls haven't been brought back up yet, so you can still tell that somebody was through here.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to start looking through cameras.
Alrighty. Looking for anything in particular? Yes, no.
All right. I'm gonna look for anyone coming in or out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you make you make a check for for this. This is pretty easy,
Straightforward.
Yeah, because there is a camera that does watch the front entrance.
Oh, goody.
there is you guys would clock pretty quickly that the security for this place is meatbags. They are humans. And there's a bouncer that's at the front door. You do see the victim enter the building, and then probably like for half an hour, 45 minutes later, one of the sex bots walks through the front door, and then takes off sprinting down the road, and the bouncer at the front door tries to like chase after her for like half a block, and then stops because the robot is many times faster than she is, or than he is, and then he like runs back to the building, and he peeks his head inside, and they check the place over, and then you figure with like the timeline that you know about, they probably found the body shortly thereafter, and then called the police, and then you were alerted.
All right. Interesting. Where did what direction did the sex bot go in?
North.
So what we're dealing with obviously is someone who's able to hack into the matrix, or into these places through the matrix. And they're targeting high-ranking officials for some reason.
Can you say it was by conventional means, though? Does that mean Matrix?
But, well, yes, but the whole thing is that there's not really anyone coming in or out during these crimes. That I can see, at least. So... The only things we really have to go off of is that the sex bots each time are leaving. Is that bot still registered to the network? Can I see which one it is?
There was one robot that is missing from the network, same as last time.
Okay, what number is it?
4.
And that one's not connected to the network anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at the programming that the bot had before it left? Because there should be a log of directives, right?
If it was still connected to the network, you could have seen that, yeah.
Well, the system should display, like, previous entries, right? It should show it up until it was disconnected.
I mean, I think it would have, like, purchasing history and stuff like that. And,
well,
like,
not even purchasing history, but, like a list of commands or directives.
That would be stored internally on the Android.
Is there any sign of where the signal came from this time? Or any other disturbances in the Matrix?
Nope.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think, but I've got nothing. It's literally the same as last time. Anyone else have any other ideas?
What if they're possibly related to that robot game?
I mean, it's possible, but its
likelihood is very low. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, the only other connection, like, I was gonna say that it could be, but the only connection to it is the toaster from the first case.
Hmm.
That's literally the only connection we have to this. So,
Hmm.
I mean, even if we wanted to assume that it was still the robot gang, then that would make us with strenuous ties, you know. My
Mhm. I just don't know.
was this guy also from Bullseye?
I feel like this guy is not from Bullseye.
So then why aren't we Oh, well, I mean, I guess we are investigating
He,
relevant,
I
but
mean, it's a string of murders of the same people. What's the information on the guy though? I forget. Did we search that up already?
no, not yet. I can pull an investigation roll when Kode gets back.
Alrighty, I'm back. I'll just have to
All right.
let him in a few minutes.
I want to pull an investigation check on this guy.
Sure, give me an intelligence or perception, up to you.
Okay, I'll roll 2 separate dice, and whichever
You
one comes
want
out on
me
top.
to roll as well or
Sure.
no?
If you want to make, if you also want to look, then you can, yeah.
Well, I got a 1 on my intelligence check and a 7 on my perception check.
I'm just gonna roll once.
So perception wins out.
Alrighty.
And I'll roll for intelligence, and I got an 8.
So you guys find where am I? Where are my notes? Here we go. His name you guys find pretty quickly is Ivan Durakov, and he is a mid-tier manager for JITV.
Okay.
Yeah, I find that he's dead now. Are looking for anything specific besides just like his identity and what he does?
Possible patterns? Like,
Well, clearly the last guy, right, had some scandals, and this guy now has pig carved into him. So
something's definitely up here.
something's definitely female.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bitch.
that's
What
what
if
I'm
they're
saying.
both
It's
gay?
like,
Huh? Do you think about that, Kyle? What if
that
I'm
doesn't make
gay?
sense. What if Dakota's gay? Dakota
Damn.
might just be gay.
Hypothetically.
Cody and Mike. Cody's gay, confirmed.
Wow.
Oh,
End of
man.
series.
End
End of
That's a
series.
bit.
Roll
I'm
credits.
banned.
Season finale.
Jesus.
We were thinking along the
Honestly,
lines of it could have been the the wireless or whatever the fuck they are, the fucking toaster.
well, you think the toaster. I was just thinking because it's just a bunch of robots.
Yeah, but it also doesn't correlate with the fact that these are sex bots, I guess, and they're being hacked.
What if the toaster wants to bang a sex bot?
Fucking knew that
I
wheelchair
highly doubt it.
toaster.
I
Fucking
highly
bitch.
doubt it. We should have drowned that toaster.
We should have drowned that toaster.
But I mean, I can check EM vision and see if there's any clues.
If you're just looking for patterns, then I will say that with a perception check, that Knox also decides to search his body.
Sure. I'll search his body. I got
So
a 9.
you also would have found his like ID and stuff, but you also would find one, his wallet is missing. However, in his like clothes that are kind of piled in one corner of the room, you check his like suit jacket, and in the inside pocket there is a small metal membership card to the Final Rest, which is that super rich, uber exclusive celebrity nightclub you guys heard about with the first guy.
All right, well, I guess that is our next.
Well, no correlation here.
Also, you would know that this guy, Mr. Durakov, he died of exsanguination. He bled out from the wounds in his chest.
What
So
a
this one
bitch.
So
wasn't,
it wasn't. So it wasn't asphyxiation.
Nope.
I seem to see a pattern here.
What pattern? First guy died because he got
These
choked from the
guys
other guy's blood.
might have wronged one person at this last whatever place, and the person that they've wronged or treated unfairly is coming after them now.
God. Well, if we ever find this person, I'm calling them a bitch.
Because they are, yeah, you're right. No,
They
that
are.
is
Like,
totally,
just
that is
imagine.
completely,
I know,
that is
right?
completely called for. Yeah.
Like, if a person at this super uber rich place goes, "Oh no 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 no, you're seeing other robots," fucking Yandere, gonna punch her in her face.
Uh, you know what? Okay.
I learned some new words during some service work. Trust me, I had to do security for this weeb one time. Really weird. He made me watch anime.
My condolences.
He paid nicely though. I'll tell you what.
You know what? Fair enough. All right, let's go to this last stop, please, or whatever the fuck it is.
Hey, we got
Final
2
rest.
membership cards. It's not weird that we don't look like the people on the membership, alright?
Well, I mean,
I'm
they're
gonna
not
call
like
ahead
memberships. They're more like
to
you know, like the Costco, like
Oh,
benefit
those,
punch
you mean those
cards,
cards that like you swipe
the
and get
reward
discounts and
cards.
whatnot?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna call over to the Johnson and be like, "Hey, we need to go to this place. I need you to give them a heads up, but have them not tell any of their workers if they have any.
Okay, so you
So
tell
that
Johnson
our
like,
investigation is unbiased."
yeah, it's like, oh, we need to gain access to this building, and he says that he literally just can't do that. The Final Rest
Well, I
is like
mean, I
the
figured.
most exclusive club this side of Ryanstown.
What
You
are we
cannot
working
get
for
in.
you for?
You cannot get in with any membership or being the +1 to somebody who's already a member.
Well, we've got 2 of their cards here.
Well, we got 2 plus ones. I'll
And
tell you
yeah,
what.
exactly. We have 2 of their cards here from 2 of their dead members.
Yes, but their
So,
memberships are like DNA coded to prevent people from doing something like that.
yes, well, 2 of their members have died. So I think this would be a priority right now.
I don't think they really care that much.
Yeah, John says that like you would be able to ask like the secretary questions, but they're definitely not gonna let you inside, like in the actual like club proper.
I
I'm
figured.
not even gonna hear him out for the rest of that.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Would you want to let in some weird people that claim to be part of a private investigation of 2 people that just so happen to be the member of the same club? I think not.
That definitely looks shady, though.
Or just a private business. I mean, we're in Ryanstown. What business wants to be investigated by some randos?
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group and I'm gonna be like, all right, on the real, should I hack in?
I feel like
Like,
you should
regardless
leave
of
that as a last
whether
resort.
they let us in or not.
I feel like you should leave that as a last resort. Let's investigate a little bit more around here. Try to do information like background checks. And if those don't yield anything, then we fuck them up.
Wait, background checks on who?
Well, this guy, I want to know some more information about why he has pig carved into him.
So then I'll look into any scandals that he's been in recently then. What check do you need?
What are you doing?
Looking into see if he has had any scandals recently.
That would be a perception check.
Alright. That is a 10, sir.
You would hear, you would find that Mr. Derekov was involved with a few scandals, primarily like several divorces that he had. His wives always claimed that he was cheating on them with other women, other much younger women, because he's like in his 50s. So he's had like 4 or 5 different wives.
So it's a group of bitches?
Unlikely.
So yeah, that's all you would find on him.
That's crazy. Okay. So 2 people with scandals. Go figure.
Well, most of the higher ups in companies do.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of them that matters, because not much of this gives us insight into what's actually happening. The only thing I can think of is a sex worker getting jealous.
That's a trash sex worker, I'll tell you what.
I mean, yeah, but you know, you've got regular customers and they start going elsewhere and stop giving you business.
That's a trash sex worker, I'll tell you what.
Well, yes, obviously. But
And if I ever
again,
meet this opposed sex worker, I'm punching her in her face.
do we know whether or not that last whatever place relies on actual people or robots?
Oh yeah. Well, no, robots, because there's another robot place.
Um, Gears are really turning here. I mean, it's either that or it's the place itself taking out members that are going to other places and not giving them business.
Like,
That's the only other thing I could think of. Is that they're taking out people that don't want to give them business. Can I check his punch card?
that's your answer.
I mean, I can check his punch card
I suppose, yes.
and see like if there was a date that he stopped service or something to that effect. I would assume the sex field is a very competitive business around here.
It is a red light district, yes, yes it is.
Actually,
I mean,
it's all
feel,
just very confusing.
yes, but I feel that this man um has honestly eh, clearly, if we wait into a third murder and the third one has a membership, it clearly has to deal with the club, right? You know, third times, whatever the fuck that term was again.
Third time's the charm, fourth time's an omen.
I thought it was third time is like something else.
No.
But
You and John are thinking about different sayings.
yeah.
Okay, I am back for the moment.
But I feel that if we do ever wait for a third murder, like let's say we can't deal with this one for some reason, and that third guy has a membership punch card thing, it's definitely has to do with the club. Definitely. But I guess since we don't have any other leads, we can just go right now. No harm. Yes, no, maybe. Well, are we?
I mean, like, okay, so first things first, I want to check his punch card. If that's possible. Because I'm assuming it's like something digital.
Damn. He said he has to take other dog out now. That's crazy. Can you believe that, guys? Actually has to take a dog out.
Actually, does this guy have an actual like phone, or
What, you
is
gonna
it
hack
like?
into his phone?
Yeah, pretty much to see his recent conversations.
Hmm.
Because that might also give some insight. I don't know why someone would be taking their wallets.
Hmm. Never know. Might have something in there that's important to him.
All right. I want to check either his phone or his punch card.
Both.
Both, if possible.
Okay. Well, how are you going to check either of them?
Does he have a cyberneck or wiring?
He does not know.
Okay. Does he have a physical cell phone?
He would probably have a brain cell phone because he's rich.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Can I not hack into that?
No, you can.
Okay, then I would like to.
Alrighty. Give me a hack check. This is a 1d6 difficulty. If you rolled a 2, you probably will beat that.
9. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you get access to his cell phone.
Okay. Sick nasty. Can I look through his recent calls and conversations?
Yeah. So there are a lot of calls between him and a contact simply labeled secretary. It's all in Russian, by the way.
Can I not translate that? I
I
thought
mean,
I
you
could
can,
translate
yeah,
that.
but just saying, it's all in Russian. So a lot of calls with his like personal assistant woman. Several calls with who you assume to be his boss. Several calls to someone who you assume to be was his lawyer.
Okay.
Look at the guy outside you guys talked to earlier. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Feel the secretary is out of ordinary, in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly, can I see what he said to the secretary over text?
Over text, yeah. So most of it's like, oh, you have a meeting with this person at this time in this location. Or it's like, rescheduling things or being like, bitch, get me my coffee. Stuff like that.
Damn straight.
All right. So there's nothing out of the ordinary with the secretary.
I know, man. He
I don't
said,
think
bitch,
so.
give me my coffee, man. That's pretty out of the ordinary.
I mean, yeah, he definitely
But is
seems
that,
like a jerk.
but
You know.
is that like, you know, cause for him to be labeled as a pig with it carved into his chest?
I mean, I guarantee you he just slept with, like, the secretary, and then the secretary was like, wait, you don't love me? And then,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
that also doesn't account for the previous murder.
Who said it had to deal with the previous murder? Well, it technically can connect with the previous murder. It could be like multiple people, if you understand, if you know what I mean.
But this also takes an extensive knowledge of hacking.
Okay, I just said it. Multiple people.
I mean,
A murder doesn't just need to be one solid person.
I guess, but
Organized crime, I believe the term is.
False.
then,
Disorganized crime.
why would we be here?
Disorganized. Oh my god.
Like, what would be our point in being here then?
What do you mean? Like, why are we investigating if it's organized crime?
Exactly.
We got paid by Johnson. That's all you need.
So, are you sticking to that answer?
That's organized crime?
Yeah.
No, that's a possibility. As far as how
I mean,
far it is.
I'm out of ideas. I wanna check his punch card if possible, but like, other than that, I'm kind of out of ideas here.
Yeah, I feel that. Kind of frustrating. I mean, well, eh, yeah, it's kind of frustrating because I don't get paid for an unsolved murder.
Exactly.
Uh,
So didn't somebody get
Exactly.
like
And we're
didn't you get like a 10 searching for information on this guy?
I believe we both got like a 7 and a 9.
What did
I
you?
don't think you.
No,
Someone got a
somebody got
10
a 10.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying to remember
remember
where the
there.
10 was.
Definitely got a 10 somewhere. I think it was on my last investigation check.
Mm.
Oh, it was on the scan. It was when I was looking up information on him.
Oh yeah, the scandal stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can I provide any additional information? I mean, you got a 10, so I'll say that, like, in your Googling of him, he would pop up as being, like, a member of that Final Rest place, and then that leads you to, like, a news article that's saying that the Final Rest's yearly masquerade ball is happening in 2 days.
Huh. So, are we gonna try and get in there on that?
Damn straight we are. Also, I just thought of something that would add to the idea of Pyro is that the final rest, considering its name, uh, whatever organization is within the final rest, clearly these guys, the final rest, got paid. Huh? What did you say?
Oh, I thought you were saying that these two guys were a part of it.
Part of what? Their own murders?
Organization. No, but like, I don't know. Just
I
continue.
was gonna say that, you don't just name a place final rest and get away with it. And clearly these guys, did something that broke a rule, or either A, the final rest itself has a set of rules for its members that they cannot break and they broke it, or B, the final rest has like, some weird other like stuff it can do, and you can murder members if you have the money. Or you bitch enough, whichever one. I'm sticking on this bitching train right now.
I think you just hate women, to be honest.
I do not. Thank you very much.
Well, blatant lie.
It is not a blatant lie, all right?
Sure, bro, sure.
Xanthorpe did not rub on me, I swear.
Well, he definitely wrote on something.
Oh, yeah.
Knox just hates other women.
I do not. I work sometimes for them. I mean,
all right.
you.
Well, all right.
Mhm.
So, how do we want to try and get into this masquerade ball?
We'll see how to get in the first place.
Can I find that on there?
You mean like how to become a member?
No,
No,
the
how to get
requirements
into
to
the
get into the
ball.
masquerade ball.
Be a member or be the +1 to a member.
Call up Xanthorpe.
I'll ask Xanthorpe if he's a part of it.
Okay. Also, something that I did want to mention is like because you like connected Durakov with the Final Rest, you would find like on the Final Rest like website or in like the news article that talks about the Masquerade Ball, there would be a picture from last year's ball, and two of the guys in the picture, their body types definitely match
Okay.
two guys that have died so far.
Okay. So they were at last year's masquerade ball.
Yes, and they are. You can confirm that they are members.
Okay.
And I think the article will probably also give like info about the Masquerade Ball. Then it says that it's like, oh, it's like uber exclusive. And it's like they take like 1 billion different types of security measures to prevent people from getting inside. The rumors about what goes on range everything from like drugs and women to like demonic sacrifices and like Illuminati stuff, essentially. or like they're actually lizard people or something, just crackpot theories. And the article says that like every year they rent out like these super expensive catering companies, and they make like the employees wear like blindfolds so that nobody can see even what the masks look like of the members. The members wear disguises, and nobody calls anybody else by their real names. And they've got like secret handshakes and like code languages, and the masquerade ball is meant to be this like big event to celebrate how filthy rich they all are, essentially. It's a giant.
That gives me an idea, actually. We might be able to get someone in as a caterer.
Hold on, what happened?
No, I was saying we might be able to get someone in disguised as a caterer.
Oid.
I mean, that could work, but I was gonna say someone with EM vision so they don't run into a fucking wall.
Oid.
Does Oid have EM vision?
I
Oid,
don't think he does.
Oid doesn't have EM vision. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, it's got.
But he has the money.
I mean, he does have the money, but it's oil. He's not gonna spend
does,
it on meat
but-
bags.
But does he want to get EM vision? Is the question?
Well, let me ask you this. I don't think I can do it because I'd really stand out.
What do you mean, bro? Buff women, classic.
Exactly.
Okay,
If they're
like-
going
Someone's
for
gotta be
attractive people to get to cater.
Yes, I know
this
I'm
event.
very attractive and I can cater, but I also
I'm
think
talking
that if
about
they go,
bonus here.
wow,
Wow.
I feel like bonus would shoot up the place. Actually,
Well, that solves two problems in one.
that solves no problems.
What do you
We
mean?
didn't solve the murder. We just made the murder.
Don't you just love taking out the city's high life?
I mean, yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
You know.
I mean,
Honestly,
if Xanthorpe's there,
if-
then that's
if-
obviously a problem.
if Xanthorpe paid us to kill everyone at this masquerade, I think myself and Bonus would be like, "You guys stay back. We got this."
Yeah.
Okay, if Xanthorpe was like, "I'll pay you double to infiltrate and kill everyone there,"
That is not enough. 30,000 is not enough to do this.
all right. What about triple?
90K.
What do I look like? Chop liver to you? Triple?
No. Triple would be like 45.
Quadruple.
Cairo.
That would be 90K.
Yeah, quadruple would be like.
Do you know how many members probably go to this and how much security there is? Quadruple of 15K per person?
Quadruple. 4 times. That would be
Couple.
like. That'd be like what? Like 70,000, I think.
Can
something like that?
couple might be enough. Actually, hold on.
100,000.
I don't know.
times.
It depends. It depends on how difficult it is. Because, you could say 100,000 callers, but, there's a lot of people we gotta kill. I might not have enough bullets.
That is true.
But besides that, let's call up Xanthorpe and see if we can be a +1, and I'll see if I can get in as an employee somehow and be a caterer, really buff tomboy caterer. That's really weird to think about. They like all the women are in maid outfits, and you have that one woman in a suit. They'd be like, "Oh, I want that one."
Xanthorpe, you
stop,
call up
sir.
Xanthorpe, and he's like, "Oh, do you want to know about the final rest?"
And I immediately turn to Xanthorpe and I go, "Xanthorpe, do you have a membership there?"
You're like, "No. I only very recently reached the tax bracket that
So-
would let me get a membership."
So, the whole plan is that if Xanthorpe's not a member, that's our backup. Is that you can go in as a caterer.
Yeah, Xanthorpe is not yet a member. He could try to become one, try to buy a membership and, hasten the process so that he could get a membership before the masquerade happens.
I mean, I just have a question. Are we?
I'm gonna tell him like, hey, yeah, no.
Hold on. Are we under contract for confidentiality, or can we tell Xanthorpe?
We never signed an NDA.
I mean, yeah, I don't think that Johnson.
We
This
never
isn't
signed
like-
anything.
Well, he did tell you guys explicitly to be as discreet as possible. So
Yeah, that's
he
what I
did say
mean.
that.
So
Well, he's
there's-
not giving us any information, so we need to reach out and outsource for said information.
This okay.
This is of his own accord.
I don't think that excuse fits for that. I don't think that's enough give to just tell Xanthorpe, "Oh yeah, we're investigating a murder. Please buy this membership where
Buy
people
this
have been
Think about it.
murdered."
Insanely
Think about it,
expensive
okay?
membership.
Think about it, okay? He's not giving us anything. The Johnson is not giving us anything. So now we need to outsource for information. So he's literally causing this on his own.
I'll tell you what. If Xanthorpe knows that these two guys died, then we can ask him. But I'm not going to tell
It was
Xanthorpe.
Xanthorpe. That's the plot twist. It was all Xanthorpe. He is the sex
If it's bro, I
Xanthorpe,
knew I
I'm
found
just
something.
gonna be like, well, it was a dead lead. We investigated. Pay us.
I knew I felt something metal. I knew it. But no, I don't think it would be in our benefit to tell Xanthorpe, oh yeah, people that we investigated just so happen to have the membership to that exact same place we want you to get into. It just wouldn't look good. I think Xanthorpe's a brave man, but I also don't think Xanthorpe would willingly go into a place that he'd die. Not that I think he
will say
visits.
that Xanthorpe
Uh-huh.
would be willing to try to buy a membership for this ball because he does want to be a member. Just that he only very recently had enough money and like fit the.
So he
requirements.
already wants to. It's just
Yeah,
he
just that he's
he's
able to
like
yet.
bare minimum.
Yeah, he's bare minimum tax bracket.
Okay, I'll
however,
tell Xanthorpe.
Bonus does have a fame ability called security clearance that lets him get employee IDs that would let him get through security doors to a specific level within a single building of a single faction. So Bonus could just call somebody up and get a catering ID for this for himself if he needs one.
Yeah, that works.
Assuming I passed the check anyway.
I figured.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, we can ask Xanthorpe. You can ask him. I'll be right back. I'm currently making myself some cereal.
Xanthorpe would be willing to buy the membership for himself. But he does ask why you guys are inquiring about this incredibly inclusive, like, Illuminati club.
Oh, well, that's easy. Yeah, we're interested in the satanic sacrifices.
You're like, I see. Well, I believe that coming from you, Oid.
I would believe it coming from Oid too. If it was Oid saying it, I would totally believe that. If it was Oid saying, I want to sacrifice meatbags, then I'd be like, sounds about.
I want
on.
to sacrifice meatbags to the Omnissiah.
That's on par for Oid, though.
Yeah. So yeah, are you guys going to what are you telling Xanthorpe?
I mean, the bare minimum we can tell him is like, oh, we got a job with the Johnson that requires that place.
Yeah.
All right. So is that the plan y'all are going for? You're gonna tell him, oh, we're just on a job. We need to get into the ball.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
All right. Then he's like, ah, I see. Super secret spy stuff. All right. Well, I can try to expedite my membership status. No promises, but I can try. But even if I do succeed, I'll only be able to bring one of you.
Yes. Now, that's all on who we want to go in. I would say Nox, because, well...
Go on, say it.
History.
Mm-hmm.
I can hack
fucking.
in. Yeah, honestly. I was gonna say I can hack in from the outside, if possible.
Don't die.
No, I won't. I've got a medical professional and a human tank there to
Well, bonus is going to
help me.
be a caterer. He's using his
Oh, okay.
contacts to be a caterer.
Okay.
And then Oid can just, become a caterer.
Plus, I'll have Ankh with me.
Yeah, or I guess Oid could try to sneak in as a caterer, but he wouldn't have an ID like Bonus would.
Unless
I'm
he
saying we straight up just
directly
kill a
takes one.
caterer.
Oh, and just replace
Yeah,
Oid
that's
with
what
a
I'm
caterer?
saying.
Yeah, you could do
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Alright, so we've got a game plan?
Or we don't kill the caterer. We just knock them out.
See, that's no fun, though.
Okay, but like, what if the caterer is innocent? Then what?
And
I mean,
Your
whether or not
point?
they're
Has
innocent
that
is kind
stopped
of
us
irrelevant,
before?
I think, if we knock them out. Then they're gonna remember that they got knocked out from now?
Exactly. We might as well just make the problem disappear.
Bonus can't hide a body.
Exactly.
Okay. So
Bonus,
when is this
does
masquerade ball?
bonus
2
does
days.
bonus have EM vision?
I don't think he does.
You might want to invest in that, buddy.
Let me have a look. See, I think he has
Is
night
at
vision
least-
and targeting suite. Yes.
Or even thermal. At least a separate visual suite, so that at least you can see through the blindfold.
What do you mean, bro? He's got night vision.
Yes, yes. That is literally the picture of Kakyoin, where he's like, "I see with the blindfold on."
With the blindfold, I see. I mean, I'm pretty sure
I'm
that I give
assuming-
an upgrade where that like lets you like it basically just gives you blind sight. So I could just have bonus be like, all right, guys, I'm gonna spend tomorrow getting intensive surgery so I can get blind sight, and that way I can
That
still
would
see.
be smart.
I forget if I have that.
Pyro has dark vision, or night vision now.
That modification yet. I'm pretty sure I have. I have things that he could use that are like that. Like you have like an arm upgrade that lets him like have seismic sense and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I don't remember. I think I added the blind sight one. Oh, I don't remember where it would be if I did add it.
But the question is bonus going to get it?
If he can afford it, then sure. But if it's less than the paycheck for this job, then he'll buy it.
I can't imagine it would be that expensive.
What EM?
No, blind sight.
The blind sight.
The blind sight. I don't know.
Oh yeah. The acoustic analyzer, which is echolocation, which is essentially blind sight. That's what it gives you, but it would have to like it makes sound, not in human range, but like scanners.
Give him sonar. Just give him sonar. Honestly, just give him sonar.
Just put a radar in his brain.
Modifications.
Echolocation.
Actually, I think it might be under organic. Organic might have something for that. He could get an extra set of eyes. He could. Electroreceptive antenna.
Could.
Where?
But then he's just got an antenna sticking out of his head.
Yep.
That's kind of sus. Like, don't mind this antenna. It's just part. It's just for show.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he could.
Just say EM vision. EM vision is like the safest path to go in.
EM. But then he'd have to replace either his targeting suite or his night vision, or get 2 cyber eyes.
He could get another cyber eye.
He doesn't have any cyber eyes. He only has fleshy eyes.
So then have him get cyber eyes, dude.
They're expensive, though.
He should have done the same thing I did. It costed me less in the long run. My mask just has EM vision. And then, boom, I just got cyber eyes just for night vision.
Actually, even if we did replace the night vision or targeting suite, he can't wear the mask while he's catering
That
anyway.
is true.
So
That
you
is
need
true.
to
So
get
he's got to get
cyber eyes.
cyber eyes.
Yeah, that or he needs to get one of the things that lets him get blindsight or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the arm upgrade? Hypersensitive vibration detectors is what it's called. I guess I could have him get the echolocation thing, the acoustic
Okay.
analyzer.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Oh,
Just so
right.
if shit goes down, he can see.
Well, actually, maybe that would be. Did I put something for the jaws that does that? No. Probably should be a bionic jaw modification though. Actually, wait. I saw. Is it organic? Yeah, there are sixth sense cranial editions, and that
Okay.
adds like I think that was meant to add like pseudo
Echolocation.
blind sight. So like blind sight. It's like hyper awareness essentially, which
Uh-huh.
is effectively blind sight, but just in an incredibly close range. How much are bionic eyes? Cyber eyes, 2,000 each, and then he would have to buy EM vision twice. That's 4,000 plus 8,000, which is 12,000. So he would not be making a lot of money off of this job.
Mm-hmm. Costs are costly.
Yes.
That's all there is to it. Business expenses. You can write that off as taxes.
Unless he used his security clearance to very specifically be like a guard. Because they couldn't be blinded. Or at least not in the conventional sense, because then they would have to, they shoot their guns and stuff and like check people's IDs at the door and everything. So he could just do that. So he wouldn't be in the same areas as the +1 with Xanthorp would be, but he would still be able to see things
to
and
the
be in the area.
compound.
Yeah.
Plus, he would actually probably have more access than us.
Yes, he'd be able to get into like the back rooms and stuff.
Until I start hacking in, then I
Yeah.
have more access than anybody.
So he'll just do
False.
that. He'll just be a guard.
Okay, that works.
So yeah. So he's got that. And then Oid's going to kill and assume the identity of a caterer. And then Xanthorp is going to bring Nox as the +1. And then then the Cairo is going to hack.
Yes. Indeed.
Okay.
Are you gonna hack from like a car? Or are you gonna hack from your house? Like how are you hacking?
That depends on how Dakota wants to let me do it.
I mean, you could hack however you want. That's why I'm asking you.
I could probably go in through the Matrix.
No, I
from the
meant
safety of my
your
home.
start. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that the starting point.
And then use someone as a signal booster.
You don't need
The
a signal
problem is
booster.
that, like, if you get ganked, then nobody can be there to
Save you. Oh yeah, if you get caught on fire.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you
well,
get fire or
is it
if
better?
Actually, I
gonna
could
say,
have
oh.
Donna there
you
and
could,
be like, "Hey, Donna, can you just, if I start like, engulfing in flames, yank me out."
Don't tell Donna what it's for. Be like, oh, what are
Yeah,
you doing? It's like,
exactly.
I'm just testing some stuff.
Exactly.
I'm just
Exactly.
testing.
I'm trying to do some stuff on my network. If something goes wrong, you'll know the signs. Just yank me out.
I'm
Yeah.
fighting my own programs, and he's like, "What?"
Exactly. I'm running tests on my own network.
yeah.
So you're killing yourself? It's like, what? No, that's why you're here.
I'm just testing security. That's all I'm doing.
All
I
I'm
forgot that
saying
Bonus
is
has a
that
bionic spine. It's funny.
Oh yeah.
I told you to get a bionic
He
spine.
does have a bionic spine.
Yes. Also, I kind of find it funny that after you're done hacking, it's like, all right, Donna, I gotta go now. It's like, what? Come on. Yeah, I was gonna say something else. Come on, Uncle, let's go. And then you just drive away, and she's like,
Don't worry,
what?
I'll be back. Dinner's on me.
And then you don't show up for the rest of the. That's the
You just order
Morello.
like takeout Chinese food.
No, that's the Morello thing. I leave to go get milk. I don't come back
Yeah,
because
I'll be
I'm
right
sad.
back,
It's
kids.
in
I
my
don't come back.
apartment.
No, it's the fact that you said I'll be right back, and you don't come back because you're dead.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we won't let that happen. Maybe.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be using the hacking skill wire until it calls for the gunslinger skill wire, and I
Well-
need to actually go and help you guys.
Do I
I
have
mean, all you guys
discreet
need
on
to
my
do is attend a
gun?
party. All you need to do is attend a party, and all I
Well,
have to
I
do
want to
is
make
access
some.
files.
I think I need to make some purchases.
Well, are you guys gonna do anything this evening in terms of that investigation?
I'm
It's
gonna
the second
prep
part.
my setup.
Okay. So you do have like 2 days before the
Exactly,
the
of
party.
preparation. So I'm
Can
gonna
I
prep
make
my programs.
my
stuff.
deagle discreet?
No.
I'm gonna really bulk up my programs. Would it be possible to level up one of my programs, or focus
you
on
can
the
buy new
DDoS
programs. You can
program?
buy new programs. You could upgrade your wiring. You got enough time to because you all have enough time to go into the knife essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, is the combat knife discreet or not?
No. I think you can make them discreet.
How many?
Is that I don't
Dakota,
know.
how many program slots do I have?
It'll say on the rule book. But I'm trying to find. I know the combat knives don't naturally come with discreet, but you can buy like a pocket knife that is essentially discreet.
Yeah, but I wonder if I could make this discreet.
I should have a
No.
couple of slots, right?
Yeah, let me have a look. That would be under
Which
hacking rules.
wiring do you have?
Here's basic. So he has 7 additional programs. 7 additional programs, and I'll have a look and count and see which ones you've got.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you have, so not including the download, upload, delete, create, or search, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
6.
Can I don't know if I'll encounter another hacker in here.
Oh, you do have 7. I'm wrong.
I do have 7, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
the only
can't
thing
count.
is, like, I don't know if I'm gonna encounter another hacker. Because, like, my last ditch resort is Pharaoh's Curse. Like, if I really get into trouble, I'm gonna plant Pharaoh's Curse in the system.
Hmm.
You know, and that's like, okay, yeah, you've bested me, but I've bested you. So I mean, like, I would like to swap out Backfire for now.
Backfire. Alright.
And I would like to do something anti-system.
Anti-network. There are many.
Either anti-network or anti-matrix guard.
Yes, anti-network and then they're anti-guard. I think you have some stuff for anti-guard.
Well,
I have Fry.
Yeah.
do you have freeze?
I do
No.
not. But I also have Bastion 2.
Because you need to look.
Reflective
Even though you
shield.
can get them, how long does it take for you to learn it?
Yeah, you do have to learn them, and most of them will take like a week or longer.
Yeah.
Especially the anti-network stuff. Anti-network stuff is gonna take you forever because it's incredibly advanced.
Is there anything that's quick to learn for anti-guard? Can I make a check on that?
Anything quick to learn? Oh, there's Zap, which takes 3 days, but that's still too long, and that's the least amount of time. Actually, no, slides also is 3 days. But that's all just a bit too much.
So everything's like 3 days?
Yeah, everything's 2 days or longer.
Unfortunate. So then I'll just keep fucking keep backfire. Unless I make another... No, I should have DDoS.
Well, DDoS... That takes 1 week to learn.
Because Cairo was working on it since before we got this job.
Well, then what would you replace with backfire? Or with DDoS?
Backfire.
Backfire. I will strike through that.
So, yeah. So, for right now, I'm going to replace backfire with DDoS. Because that could also come in very handy.
Okie dokie. I will do that. So I've got DDoS as well.
Good. Could this also be used against a Matrix guard?
No, this is purely anti-personnel.
Oh, okay. So at least if I encounter another person. I'm going a little more offensive on this one, I guess.
Well, backfire was also anti-personnel.
Defensive. It was, but I mean, hey, you know what? DDoS is just a good stall technique.
That is true.
And then at least I have Fry. And
Well, I'll tell you what though. Don't get fucked over by Matrix, because I feel like the Matrix guards are gonna be your worst enemy.
I should be fine.
Also, you can take away 4,000 to make my combat knife. Discreet.
Is that
any at least
an option?
Well, yes, it is. I just saw. Actually, fuck. Did I read that as ranged, or I could have sworn I read that as melee?
There is lightweight firearm.
Hold on. If it's not there, because discreet was the first one, I might have accidentally read ranged.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn. Oh, hello, Sasha. How are you?
Bonus could probably make his own security reinforced plastic auto pistol discreet.
Honestly, I don't mind shelling out money to get another pistol.
All right. You will. I mean, you think it would be safe for you guys to assume they will have metal detectors, at least for guests. So
yeah,
if you are going to be the +1, then you should probably use a weapon that does not have detectable materials in it. So either an own security.
Oh, Max is gonna carry around a discrete block of C4.
Yeah.
Carry around a thermite charge in your purse.
Actually, here's a better question. Is there any way to not have detection on outfits?
There is. You guys have that on your street clothes, but you wouldn't have that on your super fancy clothes.
Unless you go to Dapper.
See that? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna have Dapper hook me up with some pretty schmexy suits.
Exactly.
All right. I mean, Bonus is also going to go to Dapper because he wants to buy a suit, not because he wants to get anything upgraded for it. I think he probably wouldn't need one because he would be wearing the security guard outfit. So
if they give him one, yeah.
Yeah. So he just
watch it be bring your own security guard outfit.
This is a BYOSGO. Bring your own security guard outfit.
You just see someone shorts and a Hawaiian t-shirt. You're like, no, that can't be Bonus.
It definitely would be Bonus. He'd be that kind of PMC. We all know it.
He would be. Absolutely.
Okay, so Nox is gonna go to
short cargo shorts.
Dapper. Easily done.
Yeah, you can go up to Dapper and be like, "Hey, Dapper."
So you walk in, and he's standing behind his counter, and he's like, "Oh, hello there, young lady." Oh.
Oh, I was really gargly at the end. You okay, Dapper?
Oh, I'm fine. Yes, perfectly spick and span. How have you been? It's been some time since I've spoken to you and your
Dapper starts smoking
compatriots.
20 packs a day.
Ever since you took in that one lady from the subway, it's never been the same. So
Ever since
how?
Egypt.
Yeah. How have I been? I'm doing nice. Got a lot of money. That's a lie. I don't have a lot of money. I'm not rich, but getting interesting jobs. I'll say that. Okay. Very interesting jobs. One such jobs requires a nice suit.
And they go, "Ooh, you've come to the right place, lassie. Yes, what would you like from my finds? Would you like a custom piece, perhaps?
Oh, something affordable in a sense, but in the
Something
horrible
affordable. Well, I'm
sense.
afraid this is not the building for affordability.
Well, I know this isn't the place for affordability, but if you do have any other recommendations, but I am wondering how much a suit that could maybe, hide things from metal detectors.
Well, there's lead lined pockets, which reflects scanners.
That's
It
kinda
confers
sus.
X-rays, but it still detected by metal detectors. And there's the upgraded version, which is rubber insulated lining, which lines the entire article of clothing that prevents intrusion from metal detectors and X-rays, and it diminishes electrical damage by half.
I'm gonna ask him because I already have that. That's the rubberized jacket, right? That we got way long ago. And I don't know how you were picturing it, but the way I pictured it is it's an all black, sleeves all the way to like the wrist, maybe a little bit more, and it's a long like coat, kind of goes all the way down to your calves, maybe a little bit further.
So
I
a
forget
trench
the.
coat.
Yeah. I thought like a nice, cool looking rubberized, black rubberized trench coat, and I was like, I could wear that, but I was like, then they'll be like, ugh, even though
Trench coat. Commoner wear.
commoner wear, but
You could do a smoking jacket.
what?
Smoking jacket.
I've never heard that term before.
It's something
Uncultured.
fancy. It is something fancy. That's all you need to fucking worry about is it's fancy.
Oh, I was gonna have
And it would probably be cheaper than a trench coat because a trench coat is more fabric and material.
listen here, Discord. I'm gonna fucking punch you. Oh, that. Oh, those. Those
Yes.
just look like normal blazers to me, if I'm being honest.
It's a smoking jacket. It's literally a smoking jacket. That is the
Okay.
actual name for it.
Okay. Well, it also looks like I'm going to bed with one of these jackets. Some of them, at least. Well, what I was gonna say is that I wear the trench coat with a suit jacket underneath, or like a suit piece underneath.
Wait, so you want to wear a smoking jacket with a
Oh,
trench coat?
I don't need to wear the smoking jacket. Also, these trench coats actually look pretty badass. I am looking at some trench coats. Let me tell you, this is not commoner wear. I
Pyro
don't see
wears a
poor.
trench coat.
Yeah, but you wear a poor man's trench coat.
No,
All
I
right,
did. What?
this is
It
different.
was heavily customized and armored.
Poor man. All right.
Poor?
So first off, I
Poor.
don't
I
need a
spent more
fancy.
money on that than anything else in Cairo's
That
repertoire.
sounds like a you problem. And I'm having this call. I'm having this in person. Second off, I can wear the trench coat. I'm looking at trench coats right now, like the ones I have in my head. It fits pretty nicely. if I do say so
I
myself.
don't know, bro. I think that's like
Look, I'm gonna, you know, what, I'll search
mercenaries.
up men's
Mercenaries
trench coat.
wear trench coats.
Anyone can wear trench coats, all right? Listen here, you biased prick.
That's not true, though.
That
What?
is not true. That is just not true.
You know what? I'm
I
gonna
mean,
buy a
there are
trench coat.
women's
Commoners-
trench coats,
No,
but there aren't
no,
like
no.
This is a whole fashion argument, all right?
Commoners in K4 wear trench coats. Almost everyone wears trench coats. Bonus wears a trench coat.
he does.
Okay. And
Trench coats are not fashion in K4.
I don't care about this
When
fucking
you
fashion.
have things that cost like millions of collars,
Yeah, I get that's fashion. All right, you know what? I'm gonna search if there's a dress code for this masquerade.
oh my fucking god.
Just
I mean,
just
it's literally
to prove a
like
point.
it's expected that if you are attending this party,
Fancy
you are
dress.
like amongst the richest people in the city.
It's a +1.
So I mean, yeah, it
Yes,
doesn't
but
matter. If you don't
still.
dress nice, then you're gonna make Xanther look bad, and then I'll probably
Exactly.
lynch you for that.
You know what?
Exactly.
I'll ask Xanthorpe for an outfit then. I'll ask him what
Probably
what he
a
wants you to wear.
dress.
Yeah, he's like, you probably should wear like a nice dress with like.
All right, what
you
about
know,
suits?
you're like, I mean, yeah, I guess you could wear a suit. And he's like, do
I'm
you
a
want to
suit.
like match?
Okay, I'm gonna go as Xanthorpe.
Twinsies? Question mark.
Twins.
I'm gonna go as Xanthorpe. All right, let me ask you this.
Couple goals?
Per se, if
Goals.
suddenly we were to get into a brawl, would you rather me a suit or a dress?
Xanther doesn't care. He doesn't judge.
Well, the goal here is
Alright,
not
so-
to get into a brawl.
That's okay. And
Goal
I'm
here
gonna
is
search up.
Formation.
God, this is gonna be so weird for my. Actually, I'm gonna do.
I think as bonuses listening to this conversation, he's going to go and get himself nerf folds for his bionic spine. He's
Oh,
like,
God.
no, I was like, this is gonna be a fight. Somebody's getting punched today. I'm
Alright,
going
so
to
I'm
get
gonna
him
I'm
a
gonna
fold.
ask Xanthorpe what color.
Fan fucking tastic.
Like, well,
What do you
usually,
think?
okay, and this is like an actual fashion bit. The men's tie and ascot or like their pocket.
No,
Little
I know
fluff, they
that
match the
stuff.
dress color. So if you guys are gonna
Yeah,
match,
yeah.
that's what you would match.
No, I know that. I trust me. I
Not
should know.
being the emo bitch that she is.
Emo
he's just gonna
bitch.
say
What
black.
Huh?
I mean, Zipter's wearing his like titanium reinforced, only 50
Suit that
made
we
per
stole
year that
for
you
him.
guys stole for him from Dream just to rub it in.
Why would I say black? All right, I was thinking
Because that's
better
the only color
colors.
Nox really wears.
That's a complete and utter lie. So I'm gonna ask him and be like, all right,
Do red.
I was thinking either red or a type of green.
Do red.
Well, I'm asking Xanthor, does he want to do like a red or a green? What are we looking for here?
Hermes' colors are gray and yellow. I'm pretty sure.
Gray and yellow. Okay, hold
Yes.
on.
Well, they do sometimes use blue, but they try to avoid blue because they might get confused for KE, and that would be like a lawsuit they could not possibly win. So.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I would say yellow. Yellow's the color.
Funny enough, yellow was an option I was gonna suggest. My sister pulled that off at prom once.
Well, I mean, if
I'll wear a yellow
gray
dress.
and yellow.
Well, yeah, there's gray and yellow stuff. I'm searching up right now. There's like some decent looking gray and yellow option designs. Like I could do what do you call it? Like a yellow dress, maybe like a sun. No, I don't want something. But like a yellow dress with
The
like
only
a
person
gray jacket.
that looks up actual like character art per outfit.
Yeah, I've done that before. You got a problem with it, buddy? So I thought. So anyways, so back to
Yes, I do.
Xanthorpe.
Yes, I do.
That's a you problem. Oh my god, it works out. Yellow tie with the gray vest and oh yeah, we're doing We're doing yellow and gray. Okay.
Wow, it's almost like I, the DM, know how to make good color schemes for things.
Definitely gay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, the DM likes fashion. Homosexual. I don't even like fashion. I just like colors.
Colors are pretty nice, you know?
Wow, you like colors? Almost sounds like the pride flag. Kind of gay knuckle on.
You know it has colors?
You know, there's a pride flag with yellow and gray.
I didn't know that.
What?
But yeah, so that's Hermes' colors. I mean, I am a big suit guy though. I do like suits.
Wow, gay?
No, I would just I actually as straight as you could possibly get. So yeah, okay.
What the
So
fuck
Dapper's
is
like,
this flag?
what are you going to shoot for the special rubber insulated lining, or are you going to pick the objectively inferior but cheaper option?
You gotta ask Xanthorpe, be like, hey. I'm at, you know who Dapper is, yeah? Yeah, you remember Dapper, yeah?
No, actually, who is he?
Oh, well, Dapper is this really fun guy that you may or may not have gotten that suit from that you're wearing right now, Xanthorpe. You remember that?
Wearing the suit.
How do I know? Because Xanthorpe's not naked right now. Don't ask me how I know that part.
I've had to view on cameras.
Yes.
I watch you constantly, 24/7.
God,
When you're with me.
that'd be really weird. But yes, I'd be like, well, Xanthorpe, let me ask you, do you want me to show up with in this ball with or without the rubberized suit? Because or rubberized dress suit jacket combo.
Well, you can't tell that it's rubber insulated unless somebody were to like cut the lining.
Look up my
open.
skirt.
Why
yeah,
are
I guess
you
I guess.
asking him if you want him, or if he wants you to show up in a rubber?
Because I want him to pay for it, of course. Why else?
He's like, I mean, why would I
Good luck
pay
with
for
that.
this super expensive dress when you're the one who wanted me to go to the party in the first place? You'd be paying for my suit.
Xanthorpe, I will spend 24 hours with you in bed if you buy this dress for me.
Charisma check.
Sounds like a broke bitch to me.
Broke bitch. I'd never asked how expensive it was.
What material is it made out of?
Well, I mean, I was assuming
Egyptian
rubberized.
silk.
Egyptian. Oh!
It's $80,000.
Is it actually 80,000?
No, I think. I mean, you could probably get it for like if you include the expensive leather lining or the like rubber insulation. You
Rubberized,
could probably
yeah.
get like 15-20K.
Oh,
Which is still very expensive for a
That's
suit,
cheap.
But you also make no money off of
Yeah,
this
you
job.
actively lose money on the job if you did that.
I got a suit though.
Glad I spent all my money before this.
It is 20,000, huh? 2015, you said?
Yeah, 15 to 20, round about there.
Okay. I could. Will this hide? See, but here's the thing. Right?
It's not gonna hide like an assault rifle.
Why am I bringing this? I rarely use assault rifles. I'm wondering if it can hide my knife. That's all I need to bring.
I mean, probably.
You have
Maybe I
bionic
don't
arms,
need
right?
my-
Just put one in your
yeah.
arm.
I don't have a slot for that.
It's a you problem.
That's a you problem. Yeah.
I never got a slot for this.
or just you could have bonus give you his like during the party he walks over and he just pulls out his like katana built into his arm and he
for you.
hands that to you.
Phone call for you.
Actually, funny enough, I was thinking about just giving my gun to Bonus and be like, hey, they'll let you use this.
Slip it to me on the way in.
Slip it under my dress. I don't mind.
Bonus rocks up to this party, security guard covered in guns. They're like, but sir, we're giving you a 10-inch firearm. He's like, no, I got this one, boys. He just walks up with like a shotgun and like 3 deagles and an auto
China
pistol.
Lake. You know what?
What?
I'll buy the dress.
Oh.
You're gonna lose money on the job? Wow.
I don't know, Xantha. Are we gonna pay for it instead?
You didn't roll the charisma check. You tell me.
Oh, false. No, I was wondering when you were gonna let me do anything. Sure, I'll roll a charisma check. It's a 7.
Huh?
7.
Well, you needed an 11 actually to pass.
An 11. I don't have a 1d11. Hold on, let me make it a 1d11 real quick. I got a 9.
Too
then
bad.
yeah.
Bad you needed a 1d12.
Oh shit!
So yeah, I'll say that Xanthorpe, if you agree to spend 24 hours with him,
I
after the
will
party-
gladly spend 24 hours. I'll give him 24 hours and an extra hour. I don't know what the extra hour is for, but it's for a favor, you know?
And then okay, so yeah, so if that's the case, then yes, then he would he'd be like, all right, fine, I'll pay for your clothes.
Way to cheat
Nice.
the system.
Way to cheat the system, alright?
Literal
Sorry,
simp?
Donna's not some rich broke whore, alright? God, that'd be really funny if suddenly Donna's like, hey, Cairo, can you buy this for me? Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kyra, could you buy this tank for me?
We're,
I need to get it
I
on
need
you.
to buy me a mech.
Hey, Kyra, can you perchance buy me a mech suit? No reason.
Yeah. I need a mech, but I have a mech.
no, but I want my own mech.
Buy me a
Bro,
new
mech
you.
ride date?
But I have a mech.
Yeah, but I want my own mech.
That's too bad.
Shit. It's too bad for you.
It took us 4 people to lease this mech.
This is true. It's a nice mech. Honestly, I should have just worn the mech.
Just wear the mech.
What are they gonna do? I mean, it's fashionable. You know, we give it a suit.
I don't
also
think
2 stories tall.
think that's how that works.
It's 2-story.
Yeah.
Where are they broke? They can't afford a 4-story tall ballroom?
No.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, you
Some
could
rich
probably
place.
wearing like power armor.
God, shit. Imagine someone walks up with a suit, but they have a power armor.
Bro, gold-plated power armor?
Yeah, you know people do that. This is like this part of the city's richest people. You know, this is people that make Xanthor look like a homeless person.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
Xanthor's gonna show up.
encrusted, caste system equipped, solid gold, titanite alloyed, power armor that can like fly at Mach 5 and exit Earth's atmosphere in
I'm
2
gonna
seconds.
laugh. I'm gonna laugh. And, like, we go up, and Xanthor's like, Nox, I'm seeing a lot of people with power armor. And then we look, and the theme was power armor, and we're like, fuck!
Yeah, the theme was
The person we actively have to
kill was
go after.
was the power
That's
armor.
a power armor? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. But yes, I'm glad he bought the dress, and now I will, after I get the dress from Dapper, and he sized me up, like, hey Dapper,
Yes.
you know, I'll be honest, I dislike investigations.
That makes 2 of us.
Dapper ignores you, I guess. Well, I don't know. He doesn't care.
No, I'm just doing small talk with him, wondering if anyone else has anything else to do while I'm getting sized up with Dapper.
Not really. I'm already prepared.
Well,
I mean, Oid has to kill a man.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
we should probably do that
Well, that's not going to be until
next
the actual
session.
fall. Essentially, yeah.
Because
Well, I
it's
figured you
Florida.
guys would want to kill the caterer and then usurp their identity prior to the ball. But if you just want to do
Yeah,
that like the
I
day of or
mean,
something, then
I
make
was
it work.
I was thinking like you, just kill the guy, and then that way it's not suddenly like, huh, where?
I mean,
What?
that can be done now or later. All depends. All
I
depends
mean,
on what Boyd wants to do.
I mean, preferably, I'd like to get a feel for if I'm going to be replacing before the replacement happens.
so we stalk him.
Yeah.
Well, here's the next part. How do we find out who works for this place now?
Because I'm going to be hacking into everything.
You get a brain overload. Donna's there, like, wake up, wake up. It's like, what happens? Like, I saw things.
Don't worry, I gotta go back in.
I wasn't done yet.
I couldn't find who fried that shrimp.
I was so close.
I couldn't find the shrimp that fried the rice.
They were in here somewhere. Busting through the matrix, trying to find out who fried that rice. Somebody tell me.
God.
I know
But-
Matrix Kung Fu.
Nice.
Only in the Matrix.
Only in the Matrix, though. Nowhere else. But whoa. But yes, I would
So
not
are
mind
we-
help stalking.
Are we
That's
wow,
selling right
creep.
now? Or
I mean, bonus can help you stalk, and if you guys want to kill the person in advance, then bonus can also use his fin ability to help you
well,
guys hide
the whole
body.
thing is we've got to pick someone who's at least younger and we know isn't married, because that would raise questions.
No, what? Oid now just has a wife. No, you
That's
don't think
cursed.
you?
That's so cursed.
I think it's fine. I go to Oid. I'm like, what do you
We
think,
should
Oid?
probably pick someone with no family, either really old or really young.
All right, Oid. What do you want? An old or a young man? You can't have in between.
Wow, I can't toe the line? Damn.
Sorry, bro.
Well, if
Well, if we
I
want complete
had
discretion,
to,
we need someone that no one's going to miss.
I would imagine it would be better for me to take on the persona of someone who is younger and thus probably newer to the establishment, such that the coworkers know less about the individual in question, and there are less questions to fill, less history to know.
That is
Mm.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. Okay, let's get searching.
Oh, and you guys don't even know what company is doing the catering because that's kept purposefully secret.
I mean, I figured that was in the searching part, but yeah.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, all you know is that they do hire caterers and they do all this wacky stuff to make sure that nobody figures out what's going on, but they don't reveal the caterer probably until after the party, specifically so that like somebody can't just be like, oh, I'm going to kill that guy and I'm going to take his face and I'm going to sneak into this party and blow everybody
Completely countered our strategy then.
Man, Oid, are you sure your identity is a secret?
Huh?
It's making a joke how they found out about what we were gonna do, and also
Well,
that the
no,
DM
it's-
prepared for that. But
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying like that's just in general what like happens.
well,
if you
yeah,
let
no,
people
I
do that.
figured it's a super secret
Secret.
ball. You know, not even the caterers know, so they're all preparing. They're like, "Oh, are we picked? Are we picked?"
No, I think the caterer would know, but unless you guys plan on going to every high-class catering company in the city, or in the world even, because they could afford to import people from outside of the country, and you know, be like, "Are you guys happen to be?"
So then we have to wait until the day of.
Yeah, unless somebody wanted to hack
That's
into
all
the,
we have
the
to do now.
building and get the info in advance.
Oh yeah, you could do some early hacks actually instead of trying to hack all
Or
the way
Bonus
there.
could use his clearance ability early, sneak into the place, extract the information, and then sneak back out, and then go back.
Think he can do that?
Bonus is not particularly stealthy, but he could try.
That's why I made that comment.
Back in early. That way, at least I could prepare a back door.
Greek.
I was thinking it too.
Yeah, so I mean, Bonus could go in and try to find the information. I don't think he has like an ability that would like just give you the answer. I can have a look. Nope, but if he gets caught, he can use his get out of jail free card.
Which is?
Gets him out of
Yeah,
jail
he
free.
can literally just get out of jail free.
I mean, it's bonus.
So what do we want to do here?
Either you decide to hack in or bonus goes in. Or both.
Or you wait until the day of the party.
Correct. You know what?
And
I'll
then-
try and hack in because that'll make my job easier later.
Okay, and that's where we're gonna end the session because I didn't prepare.
Yeah, I knew.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. He didn't prepare. So,
I mean,
if you enjoyed
there was supposed to be another murder that happens before the ball, so I didn't. I planned the third murder, and I didn't plan the party.
You thought we were just gonna wait until...
Well, no,
I
but
mean-
I figured you guys wouldn't like. I figured I would mention like, oh, there's gonna be a masquerade ball, and you'd be like, okay, whatever, and then I'd be like, but it's a third murder you gotta go investigate, and you'd be like, oh, okay, and then you'd find that guy like lines up with the other murders, and you'd be like, oh, that masquerade ball, and then you would figure it out, and then you would go to the party, and I would have another week to plan the party.
But we already went to the party.
Yeah, but you guys are already
We
like, all right, there's a party, we're gonna go in. Even though you have absolutely no evidence that it's gonna be at the party, you're just like, nah, we're going. We're sneaking in. No, zero evidence besides two bodies having them be a member.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Well, think about it this way. We drew the conclusion before we needed to draw the conclusion.
Two is the coincidence, okay? 3 is the pattern, all right? Gotta wait for the third body.
I
That's
know,
what
right?
that's
I was
what
waiting for us to
thinking
go to the
about.
third murder.
That's what I
Hey,
was
that's
look
what
at
I'm
it like
saying,
this,
it's the third
okay?
murder.
waiting for.
Look at
always
it
have a
like
third murder.
this, okay? I think this is just big brain on our part.
No, murder that
The
third
third
guy. I
murder
want him
has an
dead.
opportunity
Murder
for you guys
most
to beat
foul.
the mission before you even need to go to the ball. But you guys just skip
Really?
that step and are like, you know what? No, we're going to the party.
I mean, you can still go to the party and have a good time.
I mean, only
Yeah.
you can, because the rest of the party would be employees.
That sounds like them problem.
So much fun to go to a super rich person's party as the caterer.
Sneaking hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, you just like maybe hard cut to Owen Bonus like chowing down on like appetizers in one of the broom closets, like a plate of champagne and like little pastries.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh hey, you know what? Credit to us. We made it through to where we needed to be without the third.
I'm
But
still making the
If
third
you liked
happen.
it-
Oh,
well,
please do. I want him dead.
It doesn't mean I'm gonna care.
I am.
Now I'm
'cause
making
if there was...
the judge is gonna be like, you guys better show up and you better investigate, or I swear to God, I'm not paying any of you.
Why wouldn't we show up? That's just like potential for more information.
I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, third murder.
Oh yeah, definitely worth it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, all you do is cost Antwerp like $20,000.
Did we
Buying a
though?
dress for you that you may not even need to wear in the end because you guys might just circumnavigate
I mean,
the whole
I'm
ball.
gonna wear
What are you
it.
talking about? What are you talking about? There's always gonna be a second date.
This is the second date.
There's always gonna be a third date.
This is the third date's right after, because that's why I promised him.
There's always gonna be a
days.
fourth date.
God. But yeah, 'cause I think, because the third murder is a break from the pattern. You see, that's why it's interesting.
It's a woman that dies?
Wow,
No.
spoilers.
A woman does not die. Well, actually, that's not true. A woman does die, but she isn't the target.
I'm gonna purposely take the woman that has no context to this and go, she's the main reason. We have to focus on why she died.
This random woman who happened to have been another incidental victim. That and the toaster guy. The two of them were the real targets all along, and you've actually been led astray.
God, just imagine that's what happened. They just went.
You should do that.
You should do that one time. The red herrings
The
are
red
the
herring,
actual
they are the
murders.
mission. And we're like, actually, you guys missed every single hint. And you're like, there were no hints. And I'm like, it's a you problem.
Exactly. I still find that funny. I was like, man, do I really feel like paying for dress? Like, oh, I know, Xanthorpe. And I was like, he's not
I
just
planned
gonna.
for you guys to ask Antwerp.
Oh, well, also, well, I don't know about that. No, I meant the dress part.
No, I figured you might do that.
Really?
Yeah, I figured you guys were probably gonna ask Antwerp to get you in, and then I figured you guys were gonna go to Dapper for something. I did also think you guys might decide to ask Dapper to go to the party because he's one of the two that can actually like do combat if it comes down to it.
Bro, I wanted to
somebody
ask
should go out
Dapper
and
about
date
it,
Dapper.
but then I was like, dude, I date Xanthorpe and Dapper, and they both are okay with it.
I don't think Dapper would be. He's an old school fellow.
He's not into poly.
He is not. Xanthorpe doesn't care.
Damn. I still find that funny that I was like, you know what? Xanthorpe's contact of mine.
That's what they're calling it nowadays.
I was like, man, how am I gonna convince Xanthorpe to buy me a dress? I know, I just fuck him for 24 hours straight. We got the stamina, right?
I mean,
Kyle Xanthorpe's a
kill
human.
him. Yeah, you probably knock him unconscious, but
I just gotta make sure he's not consistently erect for 4 hours. We always have a half an hour break. 1 hour if he really can't do it.
Yeah, you just pump it full of like combat stimulants, just bloodlust him for a while.
Bloodlust him. No, I'm just gonna pump him with regular lust. Oh, we're gonna go to the massage place. That's what we're gonna do.
In the place you guys almost had a fist fight in, like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
God.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Sure, bro, sure. That's how I finally get the Rakai guys to fight you guys. They kidnap Xanthorpe mid-massage.
No, they are the massage and they just pick them up. They're the masseuses.
There's that really big Ronin cyborg guy. He walks in like, I will be your massager today. And then he just like straight up grabs you by the ankle and just like ragdoll tossing you around the room. Like the
I'll be like,
Avengers movie.
I'll be like, oh, so that's what I looked like when he had the blood stems. God.
You know it, bro. You know it.
That's great. That's honestly great. It's the greatest thing ever to live.
Lamau?
Wow. Wow.
Well, I think that was an interesting session. So, yeah.
I wonder how this upcoming session is gonna be.
Probably chaos.
Why? What's the mission?
Wait, upcoming mission, or do you mean the ball?
Oh no, I meant the second group.
Oh. Well, I haven't planned that yet. I have to do that after I stop the recording and eat dinner.
Have you not stopped the recording?
No.
Oh, classic.
It's just, yeah, it's still. This is what's called a cold close. I'm just gonna hit the button at a random point in the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care that the views are like second group. we haven't seen any videos about that. Why?
They're cheating on us.
Yeah, that's the Patreon special.
God,
We don't have.
Honestly, that's
Patreon.
pretty reasonable.
I
Have
could
to
see
pay
that.
to listen to Morello.
I don't
Honestly,
mind
I'd pay
having
money
a
to listen to
Patreon.
Morello.
Yeah, honestly, we
That's
should
what
do
I've
that.
been saying.
Lamau.
I've been saying we should get a Patreon.
Oh, you weren't talking about Morella. Oh, it's less valid now.
Yeah, that's valid. That's important. Nobody cares.
We get a Patreon. I feel like, what are we gonna do there? No, like what?
Well, if
frying
Dakota
rice.
ever decides to edit,
I mean, I probably would suggest if we ever do like get popular enough to have a Patreon, I'd be like, oh, yeah, we're gonna have like our pregame podcast and our postgame.
exactly.
Man, we'd really have to be popular for people to care to listen to that.
Exactly.
Yes, but that's why they
2
listen
straight
to it,
hours
because
of
it's funny.
dickheads rambling on about nothing.
Exactly.
I mean,
Random
what is
shit.
any other podcast? Let's be honest.
They
It's just
pay.
a bunch of people
They
rambling.
pay. Wait, they pay to
A
hear
bunch of
3 hours
dickheads
of
rambling on for
silence?
2 hours about, I don't know, current events.
Nah, nobody likes current events. If you listen to this channel, you listen to this channel because you want to hear a bunch of idiots talk about literal nonsense.
Exactly.
Bro,
That
Biocar
is the entire
podcast?
point.
Biocar podcast.
Oh
The Blue
god.
Phoenix, thank you very much.
The Blue Phoenix, does not live up to its name, right? It died and it never came back.
Coming to you live from the inside of a biocar. Cue squishing noises.
Well, I mean, Blue Phoenix is still something that I want to do. Like, that's still something that I want to try and do.
Also, viewers, if you're listening to this, Blue Phoenix.
Yes,
Let's do our latest episode of the Blue Phoenix podcast.
Did no one end the episode?
No.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was thinking about it. I was like, if he's still recording, I don't care.
Well, anyway, see you next time on Quest for the Core.